Welcome and welcome back to our solution series of LRDI Slot 2 Year 2024. तो देखते हैं क्या कहता है आज का हमारा क्वेश्चन. The numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 are placed in 10 slots of the following grid based on the conditions below. Okay, so we are given a grid and some of the conditions given here are numbers in any row appears in an increasing order from left to right and from decreasing order from top to bottom. Okay, so numbers here will appear in the increasing order. So anything over here will be less than anything over here, okay? And anything over here will be greater than anything over here, okay? This and this. Now, 1 is placed either in same row or in the same column as 10, neither 2 nor 3 is placed in the same row or in the same column as 10. Neither 7 nor 8 is placed in the same row or in the same column as 9. 4 and 6 are to be placed in the same row. Okay, so now let's start with statement 3. It says that 1 is placed either in the same row or in the same column as of 10. Now, if I say 1 is placed here, then ultimately 10 will be placed here. Or if I say 1 is placed here, then also 10 will be placed here. So, my position for 10 is fixed. Okay. Now, we are told that neither 2 nor 3 is placed in the same row or in the same column as 10. So I can say that 2 or 3 will not be placed in this and 2 or 3 will not be placed in this. So the places left for 2 and 3 is either here or here or here. But we are told that something placed over here should be less than something placed over here. So if my 3 comes here, my 2 cannot come here. So if my 3 comes here, my 2 will come here. And if my 2 comes here, 3 can come here or 3 can come here also. Okay. Now, we are told that neither 7 nor 8 is placed in the same row or in the same column as 9. Now, if I take 9 to be present here, because 9 is a number that is less than 10, so I can say that 9 can be placed here. If 9 is placed over here, 7 or 8 cannot come here. So let me assume that 8 comes here and 7 comes over here. Okay, now I am told that 4 and 6 are placed in the same row. So if I take 1 to be present over here and not here, then I can say that my 4 is placed over here and my 6 can be placed over here. Okay, now we are left with 5. Okay, so if I take 2 over here and 3 over here, I cannot write my 5 over here because 9 should be greater than 3, which is right. And here something should come which should be greater than 5 if we are placing 5 over here. So ultimately, if 5 comes here, 3 cannot be here. Okay, so my 5 will be here and my 2 and 3 can be either here or here. Okay, either 2 can come here or here. So I can say that finally I got something like this. I hope that's clear to you. Now let's move to our first question. What is the row number which has least sum of numbers placed in that row? Okay, So I can say that row 4 will be the answer because row 4 has the least sum of numbers placed in it. Which of the following statement must be true? 10 is placed in a slot in row 1, 1 is placed in a slot in row 4. Okay, so from the grid we can say that 10 is placed in row 1 and 1 is placed in row 4. So both of my statements are true. So option 1, both 1 and 2. Now let's move to the third question. Which of the following statements must be true? 2 is placed in a slot in column 2, 3 is placed in a slot in column 3. So as we have seen, 2 and 3 do not have a specific place. So neither 1 nor 2 must be true. Okay. Last question, how many slots in the grid placement of numbers cannot be determined with certainty? So 2 and 3, their position are not fixed. So there are two numbers whose placement cannot be determined with certainty. So there are two slots. Okay. What is the sum of the numbers placed in column 4? Let's see. So in column 4 we have 10, 8, 7 and 1, and their sum comes out to be 26. So the sum of number placed in column 4 is 26. So student, it was a very easy question, a very doable question in the CAT exam. I hope you liked my explanation. Do like, share and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.